Welcome back to and welcome back to VPMP YouTube channel again. This is Shweta Patel. Today my topic is data type in a Java. This is from the unit 2 and the unit name is building block of the language. In this session we will discuss about what is data type, why we use it. We all know in every programming language every variable must have a data type. A variable's data type determines the value that the variable can contain and the operation that can be performed on it. That means data type specify the value of the variables. Java have two types of data types. The first one is primitive data type and the second one is non-primitive data type. In this session, we will discuss about primitive and non-primitive data type in detail. The first, data type are classified in a two category in a Java. The first one is primitive and the second one is non-primitive. Primitive again have a two part. The first one is numeric and the second one is non-numeric. Numeric have integer and floating point number. Non-numeric have a character and boolean. Non-primitive type are classified again in 5 parts. The first one is a class, second one is an array, third one is an interface, fourth one is an object and fifth one is a string. Now first we discuss about the primitive data type in a Java. The primitive data type are classified in main 4 section based on the numeric and non-numeric. Integer and float are numeric data type and character and boolean are non-numeric data type. Integer is used for storing a value in a variable as a integer values or integer type. Integer have a 4 types: byte, long, short and int. This 4 have a same purpose. That means this 4 is used to store an integer value in a variable. But based on the requirement of the value of the variable, we can use it. Like suppose you want to store a value which have a size 1 byte, then we have to use byte. Suppose you want to store a value which have a 2 byte or which have a more than 4 byte, then we have to use integer or long. So based on the requirement of the value of the variable, we can use any one from this 4 as an integer data type. See here, simple example is that integer num 56. So this num is a variable which have a data type int and which indicate that num only store the integer type values and the value of this num is 56. The next data type is a float. Float is a special type of data type which are used for storing a fractional number. That means the number which have a floating point number. Float again classified in a 2 category. The first one is a float and the second one is a double. Float have a size 4 and double have a size 8. Let's see a small example. Here number is a variable which have a data type float and which store the value with the floating point number. So this is the numeric data type in a Java, or we can say that numeric primitive data type. Now we see numeric data type in a Java, and that is a character and boolean. Character is a special type of data type which are used to store a single character, letters or ASCII values in any variable. The size of character data type is a 2 byte. Here the simple example of char is that ch is a variable which have a data type char and which store a single character, that is the h. Now boolean. Boolean is a special type of data type which are used only a 1 bit and this is used for getting a result of the any condition as a true and false. That means when we specify the conditional statement or control statement in a programming language and we want to return a result as a true and false, then we have to use the Boolean data type. Java use Boolean data type for returning the result as a true and false. So this is the primitive data type in a Java. Now we will see the size and range of this 8 data type in a Java. This is the 8 basic primitive data type in a Java, like byte, which have a size 1 byte and which store the number from -128 to 127. Like a short, it is a similar as a integer but which have a less size than as compared to integer, and the size of short is a 2 byte and which store the number from minus 768 to 32,767. Then the integer, which have a 4 byte, will store the numbers from minus 2147, 483, 6482, 2147, 483, 647. Same as a long, which have a data type 8 byte and which store the numbers like -9, 223, 372, 036, 854, 775, 808, 2, 9223, 372, 036, 854, 775, 807. This is the large amount of data. That means whenever we want to store a large amount of data as an integer type, then we have to use the long. Otherwise, we can use byte, short and int. Float. Float size is a 4 byte and which is used the fractional numbers and which is sufficient for storing 6 to 7 decimal digit. That means the total length of the numbers is up to 6 to 7 decimal digits with the floating point numbers. Then the double, which have again 8 byte size and which are also used for fractional numbers, but the storing space or range for double is up to 15 decimal digits. Boolean store a 1 byte. That means the size of Boolean is a 1 byte and which return or which will store the value of true and false. The character occupy 2 bytes. That means the size of character is a 2 byte and which is used to store a single character, letter or ASCII value. This is the 8 basic primitive data type in a Java. Now we discuss non-primitive data type in a Java. Java have total 5 types of non-primitive data type. The first one is a string, second arrays, third object, fourth classes and fifth interface. String. String is a sequence of character, but in a Java, a string is an object that represents a sequence of character. The java.language.string class is used to create a string object in a Java. The second one is an array. Array in a Java are a data structure which are used to implement as an object in a Java. Array store one or more value of the specific data type and provide index to access that values. A specific element in an array is accessed by its index. The next one is an object. We can say that instance of a class is known as an object, or the real world entity, it is also known as an object. Next is a class. We can say that class is nothing but it is the collection of variables and method. Or a class in a Java is a blueprint which include all your data. A class contains a field that is nothing but a variable and a method to describe the behavior of an object. The next one is an interface. Interface is a look like a class, or we can say that it is like a class which have a method and variable. But the method declared in the interface are by default abstract. We use this interface in a Java for implementing multiple inheritance. We will discuss this topic in detail in a later chapter. Now, we see the difference between primitive and non-primitive data type. The main difference between primitive and non-primitive data types are non-primitive data type are called reference type because they refer to a object. Primitive data type are predefined, that means it is already defined in a Java, while non-primitive data type are created by the programmer and are not defined by a Java. That means it is created explicitly by the programmer. Next difference of primitive and non-primitive data type is non-primitive data type can be used to call a method to perform certain operation, while primitive type cannot. A primitive type has always a value, while non-primitive type can be a null. The another difference of primitive and non-primitive is that a primitive data type start with the lowercase letter, while non-primitive data type start with the uppercase letter. The size of primitive data type depend on the data type, while non-primitive data type have all the same size. So, this is the difference between primitive and non-primitive data type. I hope this video clear your concept data type in a Java. Thanks for watching my video. Watch my video for the next topic of Unit 2. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Thank you again.